Hey viewers, quick heads up. Mass Effect Andromeda was provided to me free by EA. However, I did also purchase the game myself, and my opinions are my own. With that said, hopefully you'll enjoy the video.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay. Something new every day.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec?
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
It's how Dad was wired. He didn't like to lose, in any situation.
It would seem that included me.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Alright, yeah, we have obviously more questions, and I wonder what our father's trying to show us. Is he trying to make us humble in terms of the realization of Sam's abilities and ourselves? Is he maybe actually a fragment of a third sibling that they never told us about? No, that'd be out there, but I'm intrigued. He could just be trying to show us his memories so that way we could get closer to him and know more about him, because he already expressed guilt in not being a better father, not being a better husband, and this is one way that he could close some of that if he were to die or if he were to pass it on. By showing us some of his memories, we can now get closer to him after his death, which is something that every person who cares for another that they've lost it's what they want. I mean, they'd rather have the person alive, but closure's nice. Closure's really nice.
I take it you're based here in Samnode?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
I take it you're based here in Samnode?
Correct. This is where my core
That's
process.
not what I meant to
However,
ask.
using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Sara Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How'd my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
So there are other Sams out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced Sam in the initiative.
Well, that's nice. Our Sam's better than the other Sams.
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field.
Ugh.
This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Well, alright. I knew you could see, but feel and smell everything as well. That's gotta be weird.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything.
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Me more than you.
I didn't expect that follow-up automatic line from Ryder.
Do you know anything more about Sarah's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing her with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
Ugh. Hopefully she recovers, and hopefully she can be an actual part of the story rather than being relegated off to the side and fading out forever. I really hate when games do that. They're like, and here's this important family character, and they only come back for the last 30 minutes of the game, or they just die. And so far, we've already had the latter. Our dad is dead only within a few hours of playing the game. What about our sister?
What did you mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
Oh, that's really nice.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Can I talk with you beyond, like, interference? That's a question I have. One of my, when we were on the planet not able to communicate with Sam, it was pretty annoying. But would we be able to hear him all the time now? Also, can I communicate with you via thought and not have to, like, be really weird when people don't hear you? That'd be useful.
Your father's personal logs.
Okay. Ah. So when they become unencrypted, it'll just say the actual topic.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Was he possibly trying to develop Sam in time for a way to artificially extend Ellen's life? We've seen that happen a few times in science fiction. A person trying to create an AI of their either already passed loved ones or passing loved ones. If Sam turns out to be an extension of our mom in a certain kind of way, that would certainly be bizarre, mostly. We can't make the super assumption because this entire time he's been talking in a way that makes it obvious that he's an AI. But then if he suddenly flips and it turns out that now he's a mother AI, well, yeah, that would be weird. That would be odd. Okay, well, let's check on our sister. We need to head to the cryo bay. how many times we're actually going to check on the Hyperion after we leave. Like, once we actually start exploring Andromeda, I don't know how many times we're going to come back to this cryo bay. Hey, everybody.
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise.
Looks like the muscle's bruised. The good news is the bone didn't break.
I'm sure the bastards were getting around to it.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the Ket. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
Well, yeah, the Ket are to blame. Also, you're probably not the first human to run into the Ket. You have to remember, the other people have been here for the last 14 months. They probably have a lot of the firsts already kind of knocked out.
Wasn't your fault. It's obvious the Ket aren't friendly. Nothing we did could have changed that.
I suppose you're right. It's just not what you dream about. Meet a new species and 3 seconds later they're trying to kill you.
I hear you. But I guess that's life. Not everyone will see things our way. In the meantime, chin up. It'll get better.
We hope. We hope. We have optimism because this is a video game and a lot of times things go very well for us in the course of the story. There might be a couple hiccups here or there, but we'll make things better. But if this were real life, I don't know what... there's a lot of points where it's like, don't know how much optimism can save the day.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
Oh, well, sorry for your loss.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Okay. Place pendant at the location on Eos. Well, at least we're getting other missions for Eos, even if that one's pretty depressing. Oh, hey! Sister's no longer in the cryostasis thing. Well, that's good for her.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I haven't heard how he died.
Like a hero. That's how. That's the only part that matters. I've met one Pathfinder. Well, 2 with you. But I figure that's the way to go. Taking your last breath on an uncharted world.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
He just copped us out, but I guess thank you for the implication of our dad being a hero. I did want to hear, like, what happened specifically. Did he die immediately after? Or was he able to survive long enough until the shuttles made it? I don't know.
Are you staying here on the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the Ket, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal.
That's funny.
How's Sarah doing?
Her condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so she's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How'd this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! The circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another Ryder.
I hope so.
How did you end up with the Initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
how's that last bit going? Because I don't think hope and arthritis cancel each other out.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Sara, I'll let you know.
Alrighty. Well, I hope that's sooner rather than later. I don't want to be halfway through the game, having explored 4 different worlds, and then Sara comes out.
Ryder.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Hey, Doc.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
She just comes up, taps her fucking arm. Can I just make a note that the Omni tools in this game are really chunky? Like, in the original Mass Effect games, they didn't have all that other gunk below it. It was pretty much just like a flat image and like maybe a couple of portions rising out of it. But now that has like 3 layers of a foundation that pops up, but that's not actually there. That is a faked like arm pad thing. And that's weird.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father, and Kirkland.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah, just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
Alright, well I guess he's out of commission. At least for a long while. Are we done here? Did we... Nobody being woken up? No, we have a few people still being tapped into. Well, alright. Sister is still in a coma. And everybody's shaken up after our fight in Habitat 7. Maybe one day we'll be able to give Habitat 7 a better name. Like, I don't know. That one place that everything went really bad. Okay. So, in terms of missions, what do we have? Obviously, we have to go to EOS. What about everything else? Additional tasks. I think everything remaining wants me to go to EOS. Okay. Let's head to the docking bay. It's time for us to actually get our first ship, and hopefully only ship, and explore the worlds.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Yeah, that's muy bueno. That is a fantastic looking ship.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetronix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What? Why?
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. I didn't do it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh my god, Ben.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder.
You just bribed him with his
All
son.
things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
All right, let's meet the crew of the Tempest. I am maybe not so much excited for the crew, but I am excited to be on our ship and ready to head on out there. Of course, we got to get yourself acclimated with to find out what goes where.
Everything state of the art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus our crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone
crash.
It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
All right, this will be an adventure.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Sweet. Let's investigate things. All right. That was funny that we had to.
Ready to go.
We've had a lot of like loading stutterings. Oh well. It happens.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Pathfinder, check this toy.
Hey, Liam. What do we got here?
Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of old ones, like anything you grabbed on Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down and give you options.
Sweet.
We're on our own, for everybody else. That's what Pathfinder means now.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so lucky. This tech is aces. If the best we get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
All right, what do we got? R&D terminal. Select research to unlock new blueprints and augmentations using the research data you've acquired. Select development to craft new items and upgrades. Okay, so we have research and development. Select research to unlock new blueprints and augments by spending research data. Select development to craft blue equipment and nomad upgrades using blueprints you've researched and materials you've gathered. All right, let's go into research. What do we got? Spend RD, earn from scanning to unlock new weapons and armor blueprints, or gain access to powerful augmentations. Each research category has different research data: Milky Way, Helios, and Remnant. Switch categories with Q and E. Select blueprint or augmentation and hit space to research. Okay, well, let's go down here. We have upgrades for ourselves? I mentioned the Nomad which is, I believe, a vehicle. But I'm intrigued by this stuff. This is a special augmentation. We apply one such augment to an item during the developmental process. What does this mean? I have so much to find out. When hovering, 35% rate of fire. Streams of electricity. When applied on guns, this is a gun projectile augmentation. When applied on armor, this is a special augmentation. Guns, streams of electricity. Chest, stuns melee attackers with electrical damage. Ooh. Okay. I like the sounds of all this stuff. It's also interesting that they have everything kind of separated by the different tech. So, Remnant technology, Milky Way, and Helios technology will all be somewhat different. What about weapons? What happens if I decide to research some of the stuff? Holy shit, look at that. I think in terms of my loadout, I want to run with a sniper and a shotgun. That's what I want. But first, I need to find out how powerful these things are. Whoa. Look how much damage this one does. Holy crap. 360, and then I can go all the way to 446. The only problem I have with this is it's going to be hard to tell how good some of these are. What the fuck? We have different melee weapons too? Asari sword! Krogan hammer! Okay, I'd imagine the Black Widow is pretty good. A smaller, high-capacity variation of the Widow sniper rifle. The Black Widow fires 3 powerful shots per thermal clip. Do we have the regular Widow? I suppose not. We have Black Widow, Valiant, and Indra. I want the highest damage one, and it looks like that's going to be the Black Widow sniper. We'll get you someday. But for now, we'll have to focus on everything else. We have the shotgun here. And then what about this stuff? Weapons. Dawn shotgun. Naladin sniper rifle. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know what a Naladin is, or a Hesh, or a Dawn, or Rozarid. I guess these are just names, but you have like Ket. Are all of these Ket weapons? Ah. Ket weapon, Ket weapon. The Naladin, translated to Taker, is a scoped rifle capable of firing plasma-surrounded projectiles that explode on impact. Holy shit, plasma? I'm excited. I'm excited. I have no idea how half of this stuff is going to go. But I'm excited. Okay, what about development? So with development, press X to learn more about the materials required to craft each blueprint. Visit the research screen to unlock new blueprints. So I have to unlock the blueprints, and then once we do that, we go on development, and we can, if we have the materials, we can make all the things that we found. Discipline shotgun. Start development. Oh no. No. Although apparently we can name these things. I just thought, I was like, it was telling me information. I wanted to get that off the screen. I guess it was just trying to make me go here. So we can find out where these materials can be found. Element 0 can be detected via orbital scan and mined with the Nomad. If there's element 0 in this galaxy, which there probably will be if they're having it here. I want everything. I want everything. 275 melee damage? Holy shit. Okay, well, for now, I don't know if I really should grab anything. Because I have no idea how much things are going to cost in future. You can see, like, everything here costs 10 element 0. And we pretty much only have the materials for making one of these at the moment. And I don't know if that's good. How good are our shotguns at the moment? Shotguns. The shotgun I'm currently wielding is 330 or 22 damage. Meh. Liam, what are the best things I can do? I don't know. Oh, hey, there's a buy and sell kiosk here too. That's nice. It's the friendly reminder that I don't really need to craft absolutely everything, because sometimes we'll just have to buy it. I'm gonna grab this for absolute sure, and then we can sell all of our salvage. Confirm trade. All right, so now I have an upgraded Omni tool, which doesn't get immediately equipped. Where do I equip this stuff? I didn't even know. Oh, Vetra's a companion. Oh, shit. Okay. It looks like she follows the same rule as Garrus. She has concussive shots, so she can knock enemies down to the ground. Affected enemies take extra damage from all sources for a short period of time. I can make her knock a target down and then screw him over. Concussive shot now affects other targets near her primary target and functions as a combo detonator. Ooh. I don't know what that means, but that sounds cool. We're going to grab that for sure. Turian Smuggler. Max health. Power armor. I want everything. For now, though, damage. You got this. Confirm. I assume there will be a place for us to equip our gear later on, because right now we're not in like combat or we're not in the world, so there's no real need for us to be able to equip anything.
That's the biolab. We
So
can
we
grow
fine.
plants for food and oxygen, keep any specimen safe.
Unless they're a really big specimen and they try to kill us. Unless you're referring just to like little tiny plants. But they could kill us too.
Wonder how fast that engine core clocks in. Everything looks good from here. Just say the word, Ryder.
Did we? Yep, we completed the last mission because it's been like an hour. Yeah, Zulu! Thank you, Zulu. Let's keep on sending him out to missions. He can handle himself. So, we can send him out to here. 38% chance of success. Maybe I want to be cautious with him. How about this one? 86% chance. Yeah, get on out there, friend. When the first mission I sent him on was an 18% chance to succeed.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
And he came back from that successfully, so there's that. Oh, we gotta fill this place up with people so we can get all the research that we can done. What's down here? Oh, the room we came from. Tell me more about this place. Hello,
We're
Subi.
almost out there. Finally. Hello. I've just got to finish this download from the Nexus. We'll be ready for launch.
I love getting engineers with foreign accents. They're my favorites.
Hi there. Can we talk and stuff later? I've got some last minute adjustments.
They both have
Should be ready to go when you are.
Hell yeah. Y'all are great. Not only because of your accents, but also because you're maintaining the ship, and that's fantastic. Okay. I have no idea where absolutely everything on the ship is, so I'm definitely needing to run around and find stuff out. So we already looked at that stuff. What's over here? I guess the bridge? Yep, that's the bridge. But what if I don't want to go to the bridge just yet? The bridge is being saved for last. I want to find out other things, like where did the doctor go? Whoa!
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Neat. Clothing and armor customization. Check the wardrobe screen in your quarters to change your casual outfit or customize your armor. Hold up, I can change my casual outfit because this thing looks terrible. SpaceX rocket model. Early flight, okay. Hey Sam, talk to you in a second. I can change my clothes. Hell yeah. Okay. Do I even have anything good? Everything looks terrible. But maybe, just maybe. changing the colors will make it better. Okay, first off, we're going with green. We gotta rotate the wheel. We don't want to be too outlandishly green. So we'll do something like that. Is it much better? No, it is ugly. This outfit is ugly, but it's better than what I was wearing. How do I equip it? Oh, did I not save it? Fudge. It's okay. I can very quickly redo this. Why didn't it save? God damn it. There we go. Alright, I had to look it up. Apparently other people have been having difficulties with it as well. The things I've read suggest just using the controller, and that worked for me. So if I want to change the color of my outfits, well, I'll have to grab my controller. Thankfully, it's just sitting in front of me at all times, so it's not that bad. Custom tints, auto tints. Changes on my chest piece. Oh, because my chest piece can change. But how do I actually... This is my colors. But how do I actually change... Whoa! Hell yeah! N7 colors. By default. Okay. I don't even know if I want to, like, change it from that. As much as I like my green obsession. The N7 colors are good. Let's see how that works. We'll change it to green. And a little darker green. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Oh, whoops. Didn't fucking save it. God darn it. Okay. And then... what happens for number 2? We could change it to maybe... Whoa, no. Although, I am curious, if we change the patterns, what does that look like? Intriguing is, I guess, the answer that I would have. Alright. And then we go in here. Press B. And that should be saved. I guess in the future when we have different armor pieces, I'll be able to change my armor like that. I hope so. It'd be nice, especially since we have auto tint, which suggests that like we'd be able to change our chest piece, and then my outfit would change entirely depending on that. Each armor piece uses default colors. Under armor is auto tinted based on the color of your chest piece. See? But alright, we've changed our outfit. It doesn't look much better than what we were wearing beforehand, because it looks like I'm coming in from like the 70s or 80s, but whatever. Oh. What the hell are all these? Okay. These are all like electronic disco music. Lovely. Yeah, sure, we'll leave some on. Just so we have some music for us. So what's gonna be on our terminal? Hello, Pathfinder. I'm a freelance vidmaker and I could really use your help with my latest project. It's gonna be historic, I hope. Just like your mission. Can we meet on the Nexus for a chat? I can explain better in person. Acknowledge.
Verifying my connection from Hyperion to the Tempest. The Nexus confirms we're free to depart.
Well, very good. Also, there's my statue of the Normandy. Yeah. Is there anything for me to do here? Not really. Although, we can look at the Nexus. Dude, the Nexus actually isn't that bad at all. Like, everything we saw was outside and depressing, but when you go in here, it's actually already, you know, they've got trees growing, buildings constructed. This is a pretty solid area. In here, at least. I don't know if there's any weird things going on with it, but it's competent enough. Oh, we got our little kitchen with our assault rifle chilling out there, because, you know, what else would you have to keep you company while cooking? And we have our barracks with our various showers, because what would interstellar travel be like?
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh?
Without a
But
place to
your
rest
room's
up.
got more of a view.
What do we have here? Crew info board. Anyone want to help me move a couch? Not right now, but I'll keep you on my list, especially if you're biotic and can drop the weight. Pay you back in beer or whatever else we find. Liam. Are you serious? I never joke about comfortable seating. Alright, welcome to your info board. Congratulations, Pathfinder Ryder, on successful installation of your info board V3.4. You are now ready to keep yourself and your staff informed on the latest developments aboard the Tempest. Okay, I've set everyone's user accounts. Have at it. Oh god, we're gonna have like a little mini forum here. I want to keep on coming back to this area every once in a while. Just to see all the shenanigans my crew's been getting up to.
Hello, Ryder.
Hello, Lexi.
Excuse me. I need to make sure we have everyone's medical files from the Nexus. Come by after launch, and we can catch up properly.
Yeah, alright. Oh, respec station. Choosing to spend credits will refund Ryder's skills. Each successive use of the respec station will increase the cost. Spend 20 credits to reset your skills? No. Okay, that's not so bad. So I can respec right here. I don't have to get anything crazy like, oh, I have to get a potion that lets me respec. You've got this. You don't need an old man 100 years your junior to tell you you're ready for this. I'll do it anyway because I know it's true. You keep your Ryder safe and I'll do the same with mine. Harry. Wait, who is that addressed to? Ah. Okay, sorry. I thought that was from the when he said a few hundred years your junior to tell you you're ready. It threw me off and I started thinking about Milky Way and the Andromeda. This is the guy tending to our sister. So he's saying keep the sister safe and she should keep me safe. Hundreds of years her junior though. Oh my god, sorry. Nope, we've been down here before. Right? No, what the fuck?
Finalizing orders, flight plan, command access. Ready when you are.
Okay. Like, we came in through here, but we never were in this specific room. Hello, Vetra.
Securing cargo and checking everything made it on board. The
Okay.
bridge report's ready.
Well, I guess that's generally everything here. I will go through the research and development one last time, though, just to actually give it a good once-over.
Hey.
Ugh. Ugh, this thing is ugly. I was going through here and then I remembered, oh yeah, armor. I can legitimately equip some of the different armor types if I ever create them. I can make the old N7 gear. How much does that cost? Oh, only 50. And it increases biotic damage, which is relevant to my interests. What about this, Hyper Guardian? Max shields and max health. So the N7 gear lends itself over to the playstyle I'm mostly going to be trying to adopt anyways. Well, I mean, if it only costs 50 research, that's solid. How much does it cost for weapons again? Hundreds? Yeah. So we should be able to get that sometime soon. Meanwhile, with this other stuff. What's good about the Ket Fusion helmet? Combat power and weapon damage. But it looks awful. It looks so bad. I mean, we'd have to see how it looks when you're actually wearing it, but it's pretty much a bug helmet right there. The weapons are okay. I do think it's interesting that we have different tech. I already saw the combat trailer, and it talked about the variations. So like normal Milky Way weapons are hit scan, Helios weapons are like projectiles, and the remnant weapons are going to be like lasers, I think. So there is an actual difference between not only the way that they work in terms of their firepower, but also all the various mechanics behind it. And that's cool. That's neat. We'll have to find out more about that stuff later on. But I don't actually think there's anything that I care to research right now. Because all of these are like super expensive and I have no idea if I want to like grab them. Although I could. I think for a sniper, I'd rather have a hit scan sniper. Just have it be an instantaneous thing. Yeah. Okay, so we're not gonna research anything. In terms of development, I'm tempted, but I need to see how easy it is to get Element 0. Although the Disciple shotgun, what is it? A relatively lightweight shotgun originally built in the Milky Way for Asari Justicars and Commandos. The semi-automatic Disciple uses shells packed with microscale submunitions to inflict serious damage. The Initiative have only a small number of Disciples due to the Asari's unwillingness to freely share their design. Okay. It looks so different. It's got 432 damage, which is amazing. If I'm going to be charging in at people, are you sure you want to develop the Disciple 1 project? It'll be added to your inventory and available to equip via loadout terminals. Screw it. I'm going to make y'all cringe. I researched a shotgun. Okay. We don't have the resource for anything else. Moving on. I'm poor. I don't have anything else. What is this? VidCon? Oh, neato. Can I shut off my radio on people when they call me and I don't like them?
Hey.
Because that's an important thing about being a human in the Milky Way Galaxy. God, I look terrible.